Hey, there it is. I see myself on the camera right there. Facebook Live, people, what's happening? What's up? We're about to do a show here in a minute. A podcast is what we call it. 7:30 p.m. every Wednesday.
Big fat, big fat.
That means something to Chad, too. You gonna tell me about it another time?
Sure. Yeah. That's not for this show.
No.
That's for after this show.
For you, possibly. But big fat.
Could be for both of us.
Or not.
You know, the big fat.
I'm straight. I'm back from Bourbon Street, man, and I had a good time. Voice still gone, pollen, whatever. Party voice with pollen voice. We back. Facebook Live, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We got a show coming up for you right now. 30 minutes coming up. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. Come on, man. Drop that beat, DJ. Hey! What? That's my record. That's my record right there. That's my song.
He's still on vacation.
That's my song right there. That's my cut. That's my record right there. We want the 3 degrees.
3 degrees.
And we're back. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. Each and every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Right here on Freethinkers Radio. Download the Freethinkers Radio app right now. Catch it on YouTube during the week. You catch the reruns of all the shows they're up. This is show number 12, I do believe.
12.
Stacey Hough, the Huffster right here with the president of Huff Nation Sports and co-host of Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. That's the other half of the show right there. Puff.
Me.
Chad the barber. Just cut my hair. I know he's a barber because he just cut my hair.
Just left the shop.
Just left the shop.
Don't I look tired?
Yeah, he looks tired. He looks something. Looks strange. Like somebody I would see on Bourbon Street. I'm fresh out of New Orleans. Spent the last weekend in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. Had a good time. Nice restaurants, good food down there. I advise that trip if you hadn't been. That was my first time. It is a scene, man. It's quite a scene. Anything you want, need, or maybe don't want.
Did you
don't
get any
need.
beads?
Might have given some away.
Gave us some beads.
I saw some people earning some beads down there.
Yeah.
Don't take
What they do? What's the rules?
Expose themselves to some degree.
Yeah, I like that.
Just like on the movies, they did. Yeah, they earned those beads, man. They did. Accolades are in accord. So welcome to the show. A lot to talk about. A lot to talk about today. We got the NBA playoffs going on, second round action. Last night, a big game. Chad will talk about in just a moment. His arch enemy still alive and kicking. The West Coast side over there, on the west side over there, Steph made a return last night. We'll talk about Steph's return during the show. NFL draft took place this past weekend. I watched some of it from New Orleans when I was in between my socializing. I was definitely socializing with human beings.
About the draft.
So I remember 3 things about the draft. I'll get to those in a minute.
Y'all look good though.
Also, yes.
Y'all look good.
We did all right. They got an A- draft. I gotta tell you real quick, public service announcement. Ridgeview, my daughter went there. Son is gonna be going there next year. Ridgeview Golf Classic Tournament, June 12th. If you're a golfer, it's a Captain's Choice Tournament. Gonna be played at Northwest, June 12th. Teams are $50 a person, $200 per team. It's again Captain's Choice. Go online to ridgeviewsports.com and sign up tonight. Right now for that golf.
I might be out there.
200 per team.
Supports
Ridgeview Athletics. I'll be there. I'm a celebrity. Supports Ridgeview Athletics, and then you will be there. Of course, you're athletic. And it'll be a good time supporting all that great athletics over at Ridgeview High School. They just won the boys 4A championship. All the championship basketball teams were at. Well, I know several of them were. I know Gray and Ridgeview was there. I think some others were at the State House today, being honored in the Senate. Yeah, I know Ridgeview kids went out there. And I saw Gray.
It was a good day for it. Nice weather.
It was a great day for all that. So, Chad, those are things that are buzzing about on my side of the ledger. What did it buzz about from Chadville?
Everybody's talking about them 2 games from last night. That's it, man. Just LeBron.
Your boy.
LeBron.
Your boy.
The Cavs. Not even gonna say the Cavs.
Your boy.
The Raptors losing that game.
So the Raptors lost. The
Raptors lost. They lost that game. You heard what LeBron said? That might have been the worst game I played.
And I'm gonna go there.
And he might not have had a great game.
Can I jump in?
He had 45 points.
I want to go off on that. Can I speak on that? You mind?
You better do
can I kick it? Man. Yes, I can.
I think your name's Hough.
Huff, part of I'm half of the Huff and Puff.
Exactly.
So let me say this: LeBron is not gonna play that bad again in the series ever. Maybe never. He had what they're calling
45 points.
He had 26 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. What they're saying is,
they had 45.
No, sir. He had what is called an inefficient triple double. They're showing you how LeBron has people spoiled. He has an inefficient triple double. A triple double is a damn triple double. That ain't bad. Now he didn't shoot well in the fourth quarter. He didn't shoot well. LeBron didn't score in overtime.
He always does that.
LeBron, no, that's not what he always does.
He's not a closer.
So that being said, if you're the Raptors, you lost a golden opportunity. If you're a Raptors fan like you are, you've been screaming Raptors the whole playoffs.
But Valanciunas came and balled
and lost.
He should have done.
You like consolation prizes, don't you?
No, I don't.
They lost.
I actually don't.
They lost at home. They lost game 1 at home.
Nah, but it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
I'm normally the guy who doesn't say someone lost, I give credit to the winning team. But in this case, I'll agree with you and whoever else.
They lost it.
Toronto gave that game away.
They gave that.
That one trip down the floor, they're gonna show over. They're gonna show this forever and ever and ever. When they had 3 shots at the basket point blank range, all they needed was a basket to kill LeBron. Layups missed, ball rimming out.
Man, they didn't dunk the ball one time. If you gonna get the rebound, dunk it. Take it right back up, man. Stop that old.
The triplets.
I don't even know what I can say.
Woulda, coulda, and shoulda. The losing triplets. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. The triplets. Woulda, coulda, and the
and then you got
shoulda.
You got Drake over there arguing.
DJ IM does the music for the show. DJ what?
DJ IM. But you got Drake over there arguing with a guy on the bench. With Kendrick Perkins?
Drake is not just friend. When Drake, every team Drake roots for loses.
Kendrick Perkins about to catch it though.
From Drake?
From them 8 linemen he had around him. Did you not see 7 ball dudes?
Yeah.
Big old bowling ball head.
Well, Kendrick Perkins, they signed him late to the season. I'm wondering if he ever gonna play. He's not. Is he really on the team?
Oh, he's good at his boxing.
He's gonna play as much as Drake plays, probably. They'll probably play the same amount of minutes. Yeah. So they're both really just front row seat people.
I wish they would have did something.
That being said,
somebody else argued last night, right?
Oh, we're gonna get to that in a minute. We definitely gonna get to that, my mellow. So how you feel? Your Raptors down 0-1 at home. It's over. Dead. LeBron, it's over.
We ain't dead. Dwayne Casey. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you the biggest thing I seen. The second quarter, they were up by 14 because the bench was in there.
How get it even?
It was 1 point. 1 point, man.
They wet the bed last night.
They should have put the bench back in there.
Toronto Raptors wet the bed. They wet the bed last night. It's a wrap. For some reason, it's meant for LeBron to go against these Sixers. And speaking of the Sixers, wait a minute. Guess who didn't get the memo? Y'all forgot to tell Boston that they were supposed to roll over for the 76ers. Those guys play hard, man. Brad Stevens can coach. Brad Stevens can coach.
He can.
And that team plays as a unit. They play.
Best coach in the league.
Yeah, he very well may be, man.
Probably lost it.
Well, Pop lost Kawhi Leonard. Not having Kawhi Leonard can make you like a worse coach. But yeah, how about that? So even though the Sixers are down 0-1, LeBron's up 0-1, a lot of people still holding on to the LeBron Sixers matchup. A lot of people think LeBron might go to the Sixers next year. I'm not one of those people, but there are people who think that.
Nobody wants to see it. I want to see the
Sharon Harley. Move over Jordan Brown is the king. Sharon Harley. Sherman Harley. And I say this name right?
What LeBron
Brother Harley said, listen, a lot of people say, we got to talk. Is it GOAT time for LeBron? Is it time to talk about LeBron as the GOAT? And LeBron pulls this off this year. If he even gets to the finals.
No.
If he even gets past the Sixers.
There's no such thing if he gets to the finals. If he wins the finals. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. The Addison's great.
The question coming to that game last night was, would his help show up? For the first time in the playoffs, he had a team that scored 20 points. What's Fully Boo name? Fully Boo, the jump shooting fool man that doesn't like to wear shirts. He hit threes last night. He got 20. Well, yeah.
Fully Boo.
The Fully Boo. What's crazy man on the Cleveland?
Never heard of.
Yeah, the 3-point shooter. He got 20 points. Got 20 points last. That's the first time he's had a teammate the entire postseason thus far. We're 8 games in now. So with that being said, he needs more help. Kevin Love hit the boards really hard. And I just saw red on the way over here. Kevin Love is going to start at center again. So that team is a little bit
next
undersized.
Be totally different.
A little bit undersized. Tristan Thompson needs to still do his thing off the bench. But anyway, so all that being said, the other thing we got to get to. And before that, let's go to the draft. I remember 4 picks in the draft. I was surprised Baker Mayfield went number 1 because a lot of people didn't see that coming. Cleveland really didn't tip their hand on that. They picked the number 1.
I don't know if that was a good pick.
Yeah, we'll see. Nobody does well at Cleveland. No quarterback does well at Cleveland off the draft. They haven't drafted a good quarterback since Brian Sipe before his time in the 70s. The second pick, Saquon Barkley is going to be a beast. We knew this going in. He's going to be a Pro Bowler.
Not really guaranteed.
25. I remember 25th pick in the draft because that's Hayden Hurst, Gamecock, to the Ravens. Also to the Ravens, number 32, a guy who should have gone, in my opinion, much earlier. Action Jackson from Louisville. 32nd pick in the draft. He's going to play with a chip on the shoulder. They left him in that room by himself. I wouldn't have gone to the draft. Unless I'm guaranteed to be top 10, I'm not going to the draft. He went there. He sat in that room looking like somebody got to be boo-boo the fool in that room every year.
He got picked.
Right. He
got picked.
Right. He was
That's how I want to come out. Let me go last. I'm going to show out when they call my name.
Like how? What would you show out loud?
What does that mean? I might take everything off and run out there.
So that's nasty.
Ruin my career right then.
Right there. Yeah, that's nasty.
Ruin it right then.
Speaking of that,
came out new.
Speaking of that, he's a Kanye. He's back. Kanye running the career.
I like Kanye. I like what he says, man. He's a I mean, nobody talked about Prince when he talked crazy.
I don't know if he said that though.
Well, that's what he chose to speak on.
We'll get to Kanye. We'll circle back.
I like Kanye.
We'll circle back around to Kanye in a minute. We'll just batty.
Say what you want to.
Now, Charles Barkley from the booth. Not a big fan. From TNT, I'm a big fan of Charles Barkley in general because I think you need that loose cannon. You need somebody who says what other people might not say. And although they're probably broadcasters that want Draymond Green punched in the mouth, you can't be the broadcaster that volunteer to do it yourself, especially when you're in your mid-50s, mid to late 50s, and it's a younger man. First of all, you have nothing to gain. You have nothing to gain.
Yes, you do.
You have nothing to gain.
You got popularity.
For what? By just saying it? But what if that man challenges? The last thing TNT needs to sponsor. They have a sales staff that takes care of that. They don't need Barkley.
He can get more money.
They don't need Barkley.
There got to be a way he can get some money punching Draymond. Right. He kissed the white dude in his mouth. Right. What was that for?
So, for those unaware, Charles Barkley came out and said that, are we hearing ourselves in your I'm hearing some headphones over there. I'm hearing ourselves some headphones over there. So, Barkley comes out and says that when Rondo and Draymond Green were arguing that somebody should punch him in the mouth, then Barkley wanted to say he wanted to punch him in the mouth. Well, now he's come out and apologized. He's come out and apologized today for that. It's just a no-win.
He's not the old Charles Barkley.
Well, that's the point. Right. That's why he needs to be quiet. He's the old Charles Barkley.
The old Charles Barkley.
Right. That's the point. He's not the old Charles Barkley. He's old Charles Barkley.
That's sad.
He's Charles Barkley who's old.
I still think he can take Draymond.
I don't think so.
Give him a run for his money.
I think Charles knows it too. But anyway, that's just a bad look. As a broadcaster, and it's one thing to criticize and analyze what they do on the court. So when you make it personal about physical altercations, now you put yourself into a corner. You got to be ready to back. They go to the barbershop. They go to the barbershop with an asphalt level again. Don't say that unless you really get your hand ready.
because it's going down. Hey, there you go. He said
he did it right. He did the right thing. But again, we like Barkley because he does stuff almost like that. That was a bit far, I think. And Draymond responded appropriately. When you see me, just do it. If you're gonna call me out on the manhill tip, then you just do it. But it's weak to say somebody ought to do something.
No.
You do it yourself.
It's both weak because they both doing the same thing people do on Facebook. Man, listen. But you're gonna do it, do it.
But Draymond didn't start. I can't blame the guy who somebody said it about. I can't blame the guy who said it about. He was out there playing the basketball game.
Nah.
Charles Barkley is the one who said it.
They both weak.
Of course they are.
They both big sweeties. Big soft dudes.
You got a complete sentence with that?
Sweet soft dudes.
Sweet soft dudes. Is that a sentence?
Charles Barkley and I don't know if that's statements. That's separate
statements. I don't know how sweet. I won't comment on how sweet they may not be.
They both sweet. They both soft.
That's Chad saying that. Maybe Chad knows how.
It wouldn't have went down. It wouldn't have went down like that for me.
Chad knows how sweet those guys are.
But the whole NBA soft.
Well, I think the league is soft. I think we all agree.
I think there's a lot more going on in the NBA than what you know.
Like what you mean?
You just never know. You never know.
I think Chad's trying to break a story here. What's going on?
I'm just telling you. I ain't got no evidence. Just remember, I hinted on it.
Some stuff?
Some stuff. John Collins stuff.
Okay. When I said about Russell Westbrook dressing like Dennis Rodman, you just want to defend Russell Westbrook on that. Westbrook just gets a pass on everything. He just do whatever.
Because I don't know how to take him. He could be just a weirdo. Could be a weirdo. John Collins looks like John Collins. Okay. Wasn't that his name? Yeah. Collins something.
Yeah. Maybe it was Jaron. Jason Collins.
Jason.
It was twins. One of them was Jason. One of them was Jaron. But one of them came out, and that's
they daddy named John.
Might be. You know him. You probably know him. You probably cut his hair. So let's get back to the deal. So Steph Curry in the West Coast. Steph Curry came out and had 28 points off the bench last night. He's a game changer. The team was plus 26 with him in the game. So the margin was plus 26 in their favor with him on the court. Not starting. I wouldn't start him. I'll save his minutes. I wouldn't start him anymore until maybe you see Houston. So now with Steph back, I'm going to ask you this. I think I've asked you this before, Chad, the barber. And I asked y'all out there, comment on Facebook Live. You can comment however you like. With Steph back, is this team now clear-cut? It's back and healthy. Clear-cut now to get past Houston or whomever to just obliterate the playoffs like we thought at the beginning of the season.
I think they could do it without him.
I don't know about that.
I think they could do it without him.
Durant didn't show me as much as I thought he would with Steph out. Steph missed what?
Didn't they sweep him? Well, they got one win. They got one. The Spurs got one win.
The term introduced into the vocabulary by Jalen Rose years ago was a gentleman's sweep. 5 games. They let them have one, but it could have been 4. But that being said, I'll go on the record and say now, Golden State's got to be the team to beat by far, no matter what Houston does. I don't think Houston has any answers. I think that'll be a great series to watch. But Houston has accounted too many people being off. Klay Thompson right now is struggling. Nobody even knows it. Because Draymond's playing well, KD's playing well, and Steph is playing well. I think.
But you don't have to play well when you got them around.
That's my point.
It's the couple.
That's my point. You got those 4 guys. That's what I'm saying.
Called teamwork.
Right. And they play so much on the team, one guy can quietly struggle, and it's covered up for him. Houston can't afford for Harden. That's my point. In a 7-game series,
or LeBron.
Definitely not LeBron. LeBron can't have. And last night he had a bad game by his standards, but a triple-double, dude. LeBron got us so spoiled, man. A triple-double. People like,
LeBron don't have us spoiled about triple-doubles.
He had a triple-double. People are criticizing the game.
No, that's big fan.
No.
That's big fan.
People are criticizing the game.
That's big.
It's called an inefficient triple-double.
Yeah, that's what he always gets.
Because you hate LeBron, though.
He's a hater.
LeBron took his gal or something.
I think LeBron sucks.
I think LeBron took my man's gal sometimes. That's unhealthy.
Listen, I'm gonna do my own show one day, and I'm gonna do a whole 30 minutes on why I hate LeBron.
And that's not gonna be.
When is his birthday?
December 30th.
That's the
same day as Tiger Woods. And when's your son's birthday?
We changing it.
When's your son's birthday, Chad?
We changing it. It's the 31st.
His son's birthday.
It's the 31st.
This dude hates LeBron so much. His son was born on LeBron's birthday. You called that to happen. The universe said, "Okay, Chad." Bam, there it is.
Hey, don't get him in trouble.
Bam, there it is. Don't you go to harm your child.
I go home right now.
Where's that? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. LeBron's birthday is the 30th. You hate LeBron a lot, and the boy burner. That's another show.
That's another
show.
TMC.
That's TMC. It's LeBron. Oh, that's.
I wish.
It all makes sense.
I wish it was because we get paid.
Speaking of getting paid, if you want to buy or sell a home, we have just the person for you. You want to take a spot right now, take a break, and check out Karen Alexander with S&M Realty of SC. Check this spot out.
S&M Realty of South Carolina is your premier real estate broker. When you are ready to buy, sell, or invest, contact Karen Alexander at 803-445-7185 for all your needs. She will assist you in finding the perfect home for you and your family. Contact Karen Alexander today at 803-445-7185. 20 years of experience in the business. Karen Alexander is your realtor. 803-445-7185.
Chad the Barber right there. My name is Stacey Hough, the Huffster. I'm also the president of Hough Nation. Available for booking. I do public speaking. I do MC events. Also this weekend, there's a seminar. Check out my Facebook page when the show is over. Of course, not now. I have stuff up next week. Tomorrow, there's a seminar downtown the Convention Center for high school athletes who wish to play college ball. It's a seminar brought to you by KW Ignites about the village, growing our village. I'll be emceeing that event at the Convention Center Saturday. Check out my page for more information. Chad, you checked the draft out a little more than I did. I tell you, I was in New Orleans, so I wasn't really all into the draft.
Okay.
I was doing some draft.
You know,
I was doing some draft.
It was 3 days.
And I was in New Orleans for 4.
Oh, man. Come on. Well, the draft was pretty good.
I had a glance at the draft, but I was doing some other kind of draft.
It was all right, man. What I'm going to tell you, man, I'm going to throw in my prediction. I think this class right here is mediocre.
I do too.
Very mediocre. I think Saquon Barkley going to the Giants was a big mistake for Saquon's career.
And I think
they don't have an offensive line.
Did the Giants double back and get a quarterback later? Because Eli's older. I think they should have got a quarterback.
I don't think so.
I think Mason Rudolph going to the Steelers is going to be
that was big.
Remember,
they picked up the right receiver that he was throwing to all year, which I think had like the most receptions in the league.
Yeah, like 100 catches or something like that.
Or maybe catches. It was the most something.
Listen. Mason Rudolph, I said last week, he's my guy. I think 5 years from now, he's going to be talked about in the upper half of this draft. I mean, he was a 6th quarterback taken. He'll be in the top 3 as far as when we're talking about these quarterbacks, I believe, as time goes on. He's just a big kid with a great arm. He's a great, I got to know him a little bit back in the day when he was in high school up here at Rock Hill. Great kid, and I say that for a reason because the quarterback position now is so much more than just throwing the football. You got to be a leader of men. We know that. You got to be somebody that can hold on to your job. He's a winner. Yeah, right. He's a winner. You got to be somebody who can hold on to your job in a grown man locker room. He's not going to have it right now. He's backing up big men, which is great. He's at Pittsburgh, which is a great organization. So it's already a structure there for winning. But if he wastes his time for 2 or 3 years, Ben now says he wants to play 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Ben wanted him to kiss his butt the last couple of years to play. Now they got a quarterback, he wants to play 3 to 5 years.
Right, yeah. I don't think he'll make it.
Ben gets hurt a lot. But Mason Rudolph is a kid, I think, is sitting weight in the wings. Learn the culture there. Mike Tomlin's a great coach, in my opinion. He got a good offensive coordinator there. He's got a good coaching staff. I think 2 or 3 years from now, he hits the field. I think he has a great career in the NFL. I think Pittsburgh did themselves very well getting Mason Rudolph.
They did all right. They had a pretty good. They had safety before that.
Yeah, but they needed
from Virginia Tech.
They needed defensive back help.
They did all right.
And I'm gonna say one thing on that because I didn't see the draft a lot, but I have an issue with the Steelers. And I said last year their big problem was they could not check Gronkowski. They need a young safety somebody that can run with Gronkowski, and Gronkowski pretty much pumped them. Well, it's not gonna be easy. I'm not saying that you can do it, but they need more help in this
big old boy.
They need somebody big enough, physical enough to run with it because he gets away with that push off. If he gets rid of, he pushes linebacker, safety alike. But they did.
How strong you got to be to push a linebacker?
Right. And Gronk is a big boy, but the Steelers need to get bigger and faster and younger in the secondary. So drafting a safety first makes sense to me. And of course, like I said, Mason Rudolph was good. My Cowboys did well. My Cowboys got a linebacker in the first pick.
Van Erck or something?
Von Esch. Kyle Von Esch.
He's pretty good.
Boise State. Yeah, inside lineman. He had a leg injury in college that they were worried about a little bit, but he passed all the tests, physicals. He's a kid I think can come in and be something like a Kuechly at the Panthers for the Dallas Cowboys. That's what they're hoping. Everybody wants that Luke Kuechly.
I don't know about
everybody, but you want that. Somebody's going to be the next one.
Though, you know?
Well, somebody's going to be the next one. The way the NFL works, man, every stars come into the league and you don't necessarily know them when they come in. You see later.
That's what
we didn't know Kuechly was going to do what he did.
That's what the Oakland did with all our picks.
Right.
Pick guys you ain't never heard of.
Right.
We picked every guy we picked up. Except for Mo Hurst.
Right.
Picked up Mo Hurst in the 5th round.
That was huge. He should have gone much higher than that.
But he got heart problems or something.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's the if. That's the if. If that doesn't rear its ugly head, that's a very serious thing.
That's crazy.
But he can play though.
Yeah, he can play.
He gives him 2 or 3 years. That kid can play.
That tackle y'all got was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Connor Williams, something.
Yeah. We
from Texas.
Yeah, we needed. Dallas needs to show up defense. The offense is looking good with with the young boy backfield we got going on now. Even though with Dez out, Dallas drafted 2 wide receivers in the draft, so they're looking better. They're going to get replace Dez with some youth and speed. One of the kids I think is like 6'3", so they got some size there as well. So I'm pleased with that. The Panthers needed a lot of help. They made some decent moves in the draft,
man,
but I think it's not over for them. I think they got to get some depth. They still got to get some depth at corner.
I would say the best whole draft was the Browns.
You know what? You may be
Browns
right.
picked
and
up
they needed it.
Baker Mayfield, which is a backup for what's my man Kaiser and
Tyrod
Taylor, which he can take over and he can move his feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Probably more vocal than both of them. Yeah. You know, so more emotional definitely than both of them.
And he's a quarterback the city wants to get behind.
Yeah, exactly.
About 5'10", 5'11".
And he can be there for 10 years. Right. You know, you got a time. Then you got Denzel Ward, the cornerback.
Yes.
They picked him up.
I like him
everything else that they also picked up earlier, you know, in the offseason. Who was that? Carlos Hyde.
The wide receiver. Got a couple of wide receivers.
From Miami, Landry and whatnot.
Landry's the guy who's ready to have big numbers.
To help Hyde, they picked up Nick Chubb in the 2nd round.
And Nick Chubb's a kid I like ever since he was in North Carolina State. I've been reading about him for a couple of years. I mean, he's a guy who he's not a running back. You know, Chubb. Yeah. I'm talking about defensive end for North Carolina State.
Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, Bradley Chubb. Right. But Nick Chubb's a kid. Remember he had a major injury his junior year. A lot of people worry about him coming back. He had this, chill time with Sonny Michel,
who went to the Patriots, which is big.
Smart move by them. Sonny Michel can play. All those backs at Georgia can play.
Yeah.
So now the thing with Nick Chubb is you go back. Can he stay healthy? If he stays healthy, the kid has size. He has speed. The hands. He caught some balls at the backfield. Georgia don't throw to their backs a lot. But Nick Chubb's a kid that can give you 4 or 5 years at a running back spot. He can help, and that takes pressure off a quarterback. So you got a young quarterback, and all the quarterbacks they're really either young or unproven at Cleveland. So yeah, Cleveland. As much as I hate to give
everybody got a chance in Cleveland.
Yeah, they won't go 1-16 again. I think we say.
I think they'll win like 6 games.
Yeah, I think we'll see
6 games and then maybe progress from there.
No doubt about it. So
I ain't mad at you.
So put below here who have you got? Who you think won? I see Christopher Day out there. Shout out to him. Tony DeSue. I think Tony DeSue was a former Clemson Tiger, I do believe. My man said Jordan ain't on the list. Somebody trying to antagonize right now. Jordan ain't even on the list. Okay, I get it. So let's circle. Now we got to circle back around. So we talked about the NBA a little bit as far as the playoffs concerned. Chad, I think what you're gonna see, and I really believe this, and I think Boston is a team. We talked about Stevens, how good a coach he is. I think 76ers, man, is a young team, Chad. They're gonna start feeling it, man. I mean, they listen. The pressure is starting. They talk about the process.
Why are they playing Fultz?
I'm about to hit that too. See, now you got Fultz out there who was the number 1 pick last year. You got Simmons who was 2 years ago, who's actually on the court playing. But they look over at Boston. He got rookies over there. You got Tatum over there.
Look, Tatum was doing it by himself.
And Tatum always thought he should have been picked ahead of Fultz.
Exactly.
And Fultz has got to watch his warm-up song. So the front office battle, Dan Ainge like he's whooping tail over there. Dan Ainge is a smart guy. People talk about Stevens all they want to, but he's the one who let Doc Rivers go and said, I got somebody. I'm good.
I got Brad Stevens.
And he got some picks. I believe he got some picks for Doc.
That's crazy.
He had a replacement and free stuff for some picks. Dan Ainge is that dude, man. I hate to say it, man. Some people like him or love him. Speaking of people, he played with those Celtics that people love to hate. He bit Tree Rollins on the fight. I don't know if
he bit him.
Chad, you turn around, Google it. Tree Rollins, 7'1" out of Clemson, center for Atlanta Hawks. They had a big brawl.
Bit him what?
Bit his finger.
What?
Bit his hand. They was under the pile fighting, and then he came out of the pile, jumping up down, got like Tyson did, my man, Holyfield. Dan Ainge bit Tree Rollins in a fight back in the day. Dan Ainge was not a back down kind of dude, man. But I also played Major League Baseball. Trivia for y'all right there. Played with the Toronto Blue Jays. Came out of Brigham Young, was drafted in baseball and basketball. Played a season, part of a season. Horrible. It was not a great season. It was horrible. Danny Ainge actually played Major League Baseball for the old Toronto Blue Jays back in the day. But I want to hit that real quick. So the 76ers, man, is the expectation realistic for them to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, or if you get put out by Boston right now, who's down 2 starters, really down 3 players? Yeah. Jaylen Brown didn't play the other night. He'll probably be back tonight, but the kid from Utah, he's out. Kyrie's out. Jaylen Brown didn't play the other night. You got guys who people never heard of, balling.
Larkin. Right. Bobby Larkin.
Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin.
Speaking of baseball, former Red shortstop, Shane Larkin. So, with all that being said, is this going to be a disappointment if they go out this round? Do you have to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, or is it going to be like, hey, maybe we need to slow the roll a little bit? But what do you think?
I think they did good by making it this far. I don't see them going past this.
And that's going to be the debate. I think they can still win the series. They still make
the other team too smart.
They still make win the series. Boston.
You got 2 7-footers out there. Actually 3.
Here's the name for you right there. Al Horford.
Al Horford's balling on. Because he's playing basketball. He's not doing like whatever they doing.
He got tired. I don't know what I think he got tired of hearing about Joel Embiid coming to the series. He playing like somebody like, you know what? Let me show you a little something. Let me have a talk with you.
Old school.
Let me have a talk with you, brother. Yeah, I know you're supposed to be all this and that, but right now,
can you do this?
I got this.
Can you get this rebound?
Right, I got this for you.
It'd be simple.
Yeah, we talk about the future, but tonight, and I don't know if Al Horford can keep duplicating that. We know he's a good player. He's an all-star player.
Yeah,
he's the guy that makes his money, but Embiid got a little less than last time, and Horford's going to keep playing anywhere near that. It's going to open up the floor for Jaylen Brown comes back.
And Horford knows all I got to do is put body on him before he get close to this goal.
And I don't know why
you dunk on everybody else.
Right. I don't know why I'm blacking out on names of the other guard, number 12 for Boston. That little guard who's
oh my God. Terry Rozier.
Rozier is killing right now.
Yeah.
Rozier is a player, but he's playing for money though. Yeah. It's a contract year.
Yeah, he's hitting everything.
For my fans that play the little fantasy leagues and whatever like that, get your team full of guys in a contract year.
No,
they don't get hurt. They play through injury because they can't get hurt. They want that money.
Yeah.
They show up every night because they got to put up numbers for the contract.
That's smart.
And they're going to definitely want to win. They want to come off a winning team.
Big tips.
Right. So I'm let you know. If you play fantasy, always stack your team with people who are in their contract year. It's amazing how healthy a guy in his contract year can be. When I see a guy sitting out games in the contract year, they really hurt. I'm like, that dude is just a pain right now. Because it's a contract year. It's your job interview.
For the next team.
Right. And your boy, Rozier, he's going to get paid either Boston.
He's going to Memphis.
Either Boston going to pay him. Or somebody gonna write that
Nobody else
shake.
Wants him.
Somebody gonna pay the kid.
Everybody else got gone.
Headed for the end of the show, man. Final thoughts. We back next week, 7:30 p.m. Any final thoughts? I know you hate LeBron. What else is on your mind? By the way, y'all get Kanye. Y'all pray for Kanye. He needs some help, man.
No, I don't even want to go on that Kanye.
We ain't got time. We don't have time.
My final thoughts. My final thoughts. I ain't got nothing.
Chance said he has nothing.
I have no final thoughts. I think I let it all go. I think I put it all on the table.
Leave nothing in the
chair. I'm ready for the Raiders to win, man.
Chad's haircut looks nice though. So, y'all like my haircut? Chad did this. He did this. Chad. That's why.
For some reason, when you said final thoughts, I just kept thinking of like women's volleyball, and I couldn't.
Is that for any particular reason? Or they just
you was like final thoughts, and like boom, women's volleyball.
What about women's volleyball?
Like beach women's volleyball.
You like it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just popped in my head. I just couldn't figure out how I could.
Chad the Barber.
Women's volleyball.
Hey, that's his final thought. Women's volleyball. That's random. They don't get much more random than that.
Yeah,
that's random. I'm with you on that.
If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about.
It is something to see, my man.
It is something to see. It's wonderful.
In the way I started, two things.
Pro women's volleyball.
I think that's such a thing.
Pro women and make them dress like the girls that play football.
Yes. Ridgeview Golf Tournament, June 12th. Sign up now. The Spur at Northwoods, $50 per person, $20 per team. It's Captain Choice. Register online at RidgeviewSports.com. Please support Karen Alexander, S&M Realty of South Carolina. She's one of our proud sponsors here. You saw the commercial. She's great. Google her. Her Facebook page is out there, Karen Alexander, Karen Realty. She's on Twitter as well. I'm on Twitter at Huffster Sports. Chad is somewhere out there in the Netherlands. Follow my Facebook page for more information about the event.
I'm on Tinder.
I bet you are. So as we always say about this time, we're going to wrap it up real quick. Please download the Freethinkers Radio app. Check us out. There's many other good shows on the forum. Freethinkers Radio has a lot of good shows on that network right there. Check us all out. We're here each and every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. You can also check it out on YouTube as the week goes along. Tell your friends. Tune in here. As I always say about this time, please keep looking up. All good things come from above, not below. R.I.P. D.H. Shout out to Naja and Staten, my churns, my youngins. Chad, what you got?
I'm going to be on karaoke tonight at the Far Bar.
Okay, I'll probably come check you out. I'll probably come check you out. Far Bar, where's it at? We ain't promote them. We got to get this for you promote them. We can
at the Far Bar.
It's a secret. I think y'all might have
karaoke.
I think y'all might have blown.
That's 3 songs in a row.
I think I might have blew his buzz.
Oh yeah, y'all blew my buzz.
But he knows how to get it back too.
He's back now.
Comeback player of the year. It's the comeback player. That's the comeback. That's the comeback player of the year. It's never far. It's never far away. You can't kill it.
Not blowing it.
It's like Jason Voorhees. You can kill it, but it's back in the doorway when you look at the doorway. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. That's the Puff. That's the Puff and the Buzz right there. I'm just Huff. Huff Nation Sports. Also, ESPN Radio 94.9 FM Saturday morning. Tune in 9 o'clock a.m. ESPN Radio, The Zone is right there. It all works together. Buzz ain't loyal.
Buzz ain't loyal.
We out. Y'all see y'all next week. Have a great week.
This buzz is for everybody.